This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fight, and this is for fun.
I thought you were gonna stripper song.
No, I'm in love with a stripper. Like that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Alan, the Fireman 1028.
And I'm Sully, the rocket surgeon.
The rocket surgeon.
The rocket surgeon. When we came up with that?
T-dubs aren't rocket surgery.
I mean, they're pretty simple.
But this is where you say.
I don't want to say that.
But if they were,
that's like my outro thing. Man.
Just say it then, dadgummit.
It's my outro. You need the outro. Go for it.
It's not rocket surgery, but if it was, he's a rocket surgeon.
There we go. I don't like saying it too much.
So today we're going to be reviewing my 2013 Yamaha TW Trailways 200. This bike, also known as Steve, don't eat the mud, bud. Don't. That's so gross. Bear's poop here.
I don't care.
We're reviewing my 2013 Yamaha.
The mud tastes pretty good too.
Trailways TW 200.
Roach. Goat.
No, yours is the Roach. Mine's the Goat.
Yeah, mine.
Especially with these new meaty rubbers.
I'm about to eat some more mud. That actually tastes pretty good.
So, like I said, we're out here. We're in the woods of the Sumter National Forest at the Enoree State Park. This is mid March now. Mid March.
What day is it? Is it
the 16th?
16th?
15th.
15th.
So we're here. We're in the Enoree State Park.
Nice day.
On the Enoree OHV, off-highway vehicle is what it stands for.
Okay, got that.
Trail system, and this is a volunteer day. You got to sign up for this. Usually we do cleanup, we're trimming trees, everything else, but a lot of that stuff was done after Hurricane Helene came through here, which really, I mean, honestly, truly devastated the area. And we'll get some footage throughout the day of some of the areas that really got hit hard. Today, what we're doing is we're changing the marking of the trail system from a letter system over to a color system. And the section that we're working on, and I'll put a map up, is now is going to be called the purple section. So we're going through, and if you know the area, it's the last area where it crosses over the road, goes all the way around, and comes around on the back of the trailhead and ends up in the parking lot. So
circle.
It's a pretty long section of the trail.
How long do you think it is? What, 5, 6 miles?
5 or 6 miles. Yeah, I think it was.
We're literally at the mile 1 marker.
Yeah, we're sitting at the mile 1 marker right now.
And it's been a muddy mess this entire time.
Which is fine. I mean, it's fun.
It is what it is.
It's an excuse. Great excuse to try out my new tires, my new shoes.
Are we going to talk about the fender?
Yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we can talk about the fender. So we're sitting down. We thought we'd a good time to review my bike, the TW, the TW200, aka Steve, the Goat.
Dude, no, that's mine, dude.
No, you can't be the Goat and the cockroach.
Goat roach.
So,
Goat.
Goat. All right, so
you got to admit, Goach is a good name for it.
Goach is a pretty good name. I won't go over the technical specs.
Please put Goach in the comments.
Of the 2013 Yamaha TW200, because it's the exact same as the 87 Yamaha TW200.
Almost.
And then yesterday we were at a dealership in Rock Hill and we sat on a 2025 TW200. And guess what?
It had 1 mile.
It's the same bike. They have not literally. They've changed two things since 1987 to 2025. Sully, how long is that? It's 38 years.
I don't do math.
They have not changed a thing. In 2001, they went to a disc brake in the front, and then they got rid of the Kickstarter on the other side of the bike.
So
the port's still there. Yeah, you can still get it. You can add it on there. The port's still there.
I want the Kickstart.
That's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, they have not changed a thing, which is a good thing and is a bad thing. People always complain that designs get stale, this and that. Well, guess what? This one has not.
This one's literally agriculture, not even
It is actually
dirt bike.
In some places, these bikes are considered farm equipment, so they're registered as agriculture equipment, not as motorcycles or pleasure craft or whatever they call them. Pleasure craft.
That sounds really weird, dude.
So, like I said, we'll go over the technical specs. I mean, pretty simple bikes. Air cooled, 187 cc, single cylinder. It was made.
Goach the pleasure craft.
Somebody coming? Oh,
Shouldn't be.
Nobody should be on these trails because these trails are closed today.
Did you walk the thing back?
That's why we're just sitting in the middle of the trail and filming this video here.
Because the trails are closed.
But what we'll do is we'll go over my TW200. We have a
mud.
we have a rear rack. It's the that's a Tusk, isn't it?
Well, rear rack, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours Tusk, mine's
Tusk
parts.
rear rack with a milk crate on it.
Tactical milk crate.
Tactical milk crate. Now, if it was
Just
black,
full-
it'd be tactical.
If
It'd be
it's-
tactical.
I gotta put Picatinny rails on it. Gotta spray paint it black and cover it in
We've
Picatinny
got
rails.
skid plate. That's a
Tusk as well?
maybe a Bradley.
No, yeah, Bradley did that.
It's a Bradley.
Because we both have the Bradley skid plate.
It's a Bradley skid plate. No, you got a Ricochet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got
He's got a Ricochet skid plate. I got a Bradley skid plate. So I got the Bradley skid plate. I've got the Bradley newly released, first time out, Bradley Chunky Monkey rear tire.
Which, I mean, we could use a discount.
If that's not the real name of it, it really should be. We have the
Bradley pegs.
Bradley pegs. Brad, hook us up.
Brad, please.
We got the Brad rear sprocket, 55 tooth rear sprocket.
Entire bike's built by Brad.
It really is. Now, this is something we just added here in the front. I'm gonna get you a little closer.
Are you gonna discuss what happened?
Show it to you.
Are you gonna show what happened?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Here.
this here.
Let's bring the mic over. Hold on.
This right here.
This is really interesting.
This is a product review here, bud. So
You gotta use the mic.
I got the.
I don't want to hold the mic for you.
So Tusk. This is Tusk's front fender. Their Supermoto, whatever you want to call it, front fender.
Like,
Now,
price is right.
we have run this thing for maybe a couple miles now,
One.
and I've already broke it.
We've done it literally for 1 mile. That's a 1 mile marker.
Right there. We already broke it.
I know that name is just perfect.
So
Wait, we gotta get it.
the stock fender attaches to the forks right here. Okay. So when the forks move up and down, guess what moves up and down also? The fender. When you mount it hard mounted up here, and you have 37 feet of travel in your suspension, guess what happens? When you bottom out the dadgum tire, which is a Tusk D Sport tire. So Tusk, you did something right, and you did something wrong.
Yeah, you did a lot of stuff wrong.
You bury the tire into the fender. Not only that, you also coat your engine in mud. And for an air-cooled motor is not a good thing.
Ideal.
So Tusk, come on guys. We do have the Tusk
I mean, you could put a metal frame inside of it.
tie down points. We got Tusk hand guards. We got Tusk fat bars. We got Tusk, or excuse me, we got rocks risers here. So listen, Tusk guys, I love your parts. I love your parts. That one's up. So, just like you said in Full Metal Jacket, there are many like one, but this one is mine.
I have to learn that.
It's a good movie.
No, I have to learn that.
That
My
line.
rifle. Yeah. I have to learn the my rifle oath. That's an actual thing for the Marine Corps.
There's a song. Did you know the song?
I don't want to know.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fight, and this is for fun.
I thought you were gonna.
No,
Stripper song.
no. I'm in love with a stripper. Like that?
Yeah.
Sing it.
You should call yours a stripper.
So-
man, I need to get a sticker for mine that says "Goats the Pleasure Craft."
So the T-Dub, like I said, this is a very, very unofficial review, and we'll, like I said,
Not so technical part.
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it some more on the trail system. I just want to park here for a second and just have a conversation with you about the bike, and just enjoying a beautiful spring day out here in the woods. So, hang on, guys, and we'll talk to you later on.
Please.
Please hang on. Please.
Stay here.
Please. Oh, by the way, and while you're waiting, go get you a beverage, get a tasty beverage, something like that, and hit the subscribe button too, and put a like and put a comment.
Please.
Just to have the comment like,
Goats the Pleasure Craft.
Goats the pleasure. Please comment.
that
Goats
promo code.
the pleasure craft.
Hey, we need to reach out to Tusk and make that a promo code.
See. All right. After a couple of big puddles, we're now back to the business of blazing trails. So while we're doing that, we'll talk about the TW200. So I've had, gosh, I don't know, I've probably had 100 bikes in my career of buying and selling motorcycles, and there hasn't been another bike that has kept my attention than this little nothing of a motorcycle. Here comes Sully on his. Knuckles, baby. Knuckles, baby. Boom. After you. Nothing has kept my attention or fascination on a motorcycle like this little bike has right here. There's nothing special about it, and honestly, if you compare it to any other bike on individual credentials, it would fail. But that's also what makes it so special, is that what makes it special is that there's nothing special about it. It's just a cool little bike that can and will go anywhere. Again, it's like the honey badger of motorcycles. It doesn't care. Just give it a spot and let it go. Parts are plentiful. They're cheap. The bike's easy to work on.
No, don't go that way. Don't go that way.
No, that's the trail. That's a cut through. That's the trail.
Go to the cut.
No. Mark that one, and I'll mark it right down here to show that's the trail. So, like I said, these bikes are bulletproof, idiot resistant, and just an absolute blast to ride. We've been bringing them down here for years now. Well, mine for a couple years now. Sully's, this is his second year riding it. And, you know, we're going to have other motorcycles, of course. But there's nothing we'd rather ride than a dadgum TW200. I do plan on taking mine on a hare scramble later on this year. I think we got the tire set up that we want. The Tusk D-Sport in the front, the Bradley in the rear. Suspension, we definitely need to address that. Probably the Cogent Dynamics drop-in kit for the front and a Bradley off-road for the rear. So, now, I do not at all intend on winning. I want to finish. I want to finish a hare scramble. I've never done anything like that. And I think the T-Dub would be the perfect bike. Oh, there's another one. Would be the perfect bike to do that on. And in addition to, you know, the bikes being so much fun, he and I having the same bike, and being that he's a new rider, it really kind of evens the playing field with us riding. Like I said, they're very forgiving bikes, and they're just an absolute blast to ride. Every time I look back at it, again, like I said, you got an old incandescent square sealed beam headlight. I mean, just, you know, the simplest bike ever made, but it's so much fun. Everywhere we go, the trailhead this morning, we had 3 people come up to us on the trailhead out of 8. And it's, oh man, I need to get one of those. And they're dirt cheap. We picked up Sully's bike for, I don't know, $2,000. I bought mine for $2,500. There's deals out there. I mean, and they're super, stupid simple. And they're just an absolute blast. I highly recommend them to anybody. Everybody should have a daggone TW200. Everybody. That should be a law. It should be a law. It should be a law that everybody has to own a TW200. Kennesaw, Georgia. Kennesaw, Georgia. I've got a niece that lives there. Kennesaw, Georgia, you are legally required to own a firearm. In Fort Mill, South Carolina, you should be legally obligated to own a TW200. That should be law. If it's not law, it will be under my reign. I'm not gonna be able to do any high-speed stuff today, just because of the nature of what we're doing. But you know, it's all low speed, and just like I said, just this is more just kind of having a conversation about the bike. If you want a technical review, you can find those everywhere. They've been done a million times. This is just more of just my personal opinion and just kind of my thoughts of the bike. So, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with us. Just coming along, goofing around a little bit. If you like the content that we're putting out, give us a thumbs up. You know, throw a comment up there, or the ultimate sign of appreciation is to subscribe to our channel. We've got a ton of TW content coming out with my bike and with Sully's bike, and with our dual microphone setup. With our dual microphone setup, we can talk about them as we're on the trails. And as soon as the trail system opens, and that's what we're going to do, is we're going to have both microphones going, talking about the bikes as we're going through. That is a big footprint. We're going to talk about each of the bikes as we ride. You know, given the opinions of a somewhat seasoned rider, and me, and a young goofball, and Sully. And again, these are perfect father-son bikes. Father-son, grandfather bikes. They're perfect. I'd recommend these bikes to anybody. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out this far if you did. Like I said, throw me a comment up there. The YouTube algorithm really rewards interaction with videos. So, throw a comment, throw a like, subscribe to our channel. I don't have any specific goals, and I'm not going to mention how many we got at this point because it changes every day. We picked up 15 the other day. So we're not going to talk about numbers of subscribers because, again, the information is outdated by the time the video comes out. So if you like what we're doing here, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Roll Tide. Do you stuck?
Hey,
Turn on.
why are you still here?
It's a turn on.
Go away. Put that at the end.